Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are playing Five Nights at Freddy's. I've had a lot of people request me to play this game, and so we're finally doing it. I know it's taken a long time, but we're here now. So for those of you who don't know what this game is, it's quite niche. It just came out. The deal is that you're playing as an electrician who comes to this building. Here we are with the gameplay. Now, I've never played this game before, but I'm imagining that it's pretty straightforward. So for those of you who don't know what we're doing here, here's the deal. So you're an electrician. You have to come into this building at night. It's like a pizzeria type place. The reason you have to come in at night is because you're trying to fix their electrics, which as you can see are not working super well. The thing is, there's a few issues. So number one, the fuse box in the building doesn't work. You can't turn off the power via the fuse box, which is a huge problem when you're an electrician. So in order to fix that, what you have to do is you have to drain the building out of power yourself. This is because the building is connected to the grid. However, you're able to cut that off. And when you cut that off, the building has this emergency. You see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, there's this power left and a usage tab. Now, what you want to try and do is you want to try and run that battery out because there is an external emergency generator for the building. And the problem is that while the power's on, you can't work on the electrics, right? You're going to get a shock. So your objective is to press all of these weird buttons on the sides and basically just try and drain the building out of as much power as you can, as quickly as you possibly can. That's why the fan is on there. That's why these lights are all on. That's why these are constantly flickering. You're trying to run the building out of power because if it's out of power, you're not going to get an electric shock when you fix it. The thing is, the building has to open again tomorrow, right? Because it's a business. So, because it has to open again tomorrow, they need you to finish working on this fairly early into the night. The thing is, if it gets to 6 in the morning and you haven't drained the building fully out of power, you no longer have enough time to do the actual work in the rest of the game where you run around the building and, fix the lights and all this kind of stuff. So if you get to 6 a.m. and you still have power left down in this bottom corner, you lose. You lose the run, and it's game over for you. It really fucking sucks. So that's why right now I'm having to constantly flip these things up and down, check these different areas of the game, just click all of these buttons. Just basically, it's kind of like a cookie clicker game where you just have to fuck with stuff as much as you can, trying to, drain out the power of the building. Imagine that you're in your own house and you're trying to, drain out your own house's power. You would, turn on all your lights, and you would, if you had these electronic opening and closing doors, if you had this camera thing right here, you would click all of these. Oh, look at this. Oh, just make the screen flicker a bunch, stuff like that. So as you can see also in the top right-hand corner, it tells us that it's night 1. We have to do this for 5 nights in a row. We have to come in and drain the power out because their external generator, it refills. Of course, when we have to reconnect, because you have to reconnect the building to the grid, after each night, because again, they have to reopen, they need their power back. So you have to re-drain out the generator because they still need the generator in case there's an emergency. So that's the problem with this. And progressively, as the nights go on, the generator gets improved upon. There's this rival electrician that shows up, and he comes in and keeps improving on the power generator. He's like an engineer type. He comes in, and he adds external batteries onto it and things. And it makes the game really difficult. There are also, you may have noticed, these animatronic guys right here who kind of stare at you. These guys are actually part of the issue in the game. There's all of these electrical faults that are happening. And that's causing these animatronics to go haywire. Now, these guys, if you manage to drain out the power, they will shut down and they won't work anymore, which is great. That's what we want to have happen. As you can see, they look kind of creepy. I think that's because you've got the power draining. And so, because of that, they're slowly decaying because I think that their bodies are partly made up of the actual electrons and stuff. Which is, that is what it is. It's a bit fucking weird of a concept. Like I said, this game just came out. I think it was released in October of 2020 something. I don't remember, but I know that it just came out. Just trying to hit these light buttons. I don't know what I've never played this game before, so I don't know what the meta is. I don't know if you're meant to keep the doors closed to drain power. Oh, hello. Man, that guy's pretty close to the screen now. That's a bit fucking scary. Man, no one told me there'd be jump scares. Holy shit. So, as you can see, we got these guys up here. They're actually the guys celebrating. Oh, he's back here now. That's interesting. So as you can see, the power's nearly done. We've nearly won the game by the looks of things. Oh, who's this? That's a new one. Don't recognize that guy. So as you can see, the power is nearly out. So we should be about to win any second now, I think. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now that the power's out, we should be able to get up and move, I believe.
Now the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort. It's like a visceral reaction of discontent coming from this area. This area is not good either. I hate this, but I'm mainly worried about it.